What the fuck now? Oh. As far as I know, we're live, I think.
All right.
This is great.
Good enough for me. I'm looking on the YouTube, but I don't quite see it up.
That sounds familiar to me.
There we go. Yeah, we are live.
Yeah, we're live finally.
All right.
Okay, that is reason 3,987 why I will not be buying fucking Google Stadia. Google has been a bitch for the last 45 fucking minutes, so sorry we're late. I have no explanation other than Google wants to be a bitch tonight, I guess, because they showed a game during Gamescom and it just fucked everything on Google all up. Anyway, we are here. We finally got on the air. So let me introduce you to whoever the fuck we got on the panel. I don't even remember at this point. I've set up so many damn Google Hangouts tonight. We'll start with Viking's Funeral.
How's it going? I'm Viking's Funeral, and we're running late.
That's it? I mean, all that build up and we just get your name and we're running late. Alright, Ghost, because his avatar popped up next.
Hey, so how's everybody doing tonight? I apologize for us being late. The Evil Ghost is the Gaming Beyond the Box podcast. You can catch me and my cohorts of ridiculousness on Twitch at Forkboy Gaming. Fork's here, Tubby's here. They can talk about it more. Take it away, Phil.
Alright, we got Tubby.
Hi there, folks. I'm the other Forker. You can find me at Tubby Master on Twitch and Tubby Master 18 on Twitter. Yeah.
Alright, then we got Forkboy.
Hey, hold on, wait. Yo.
Oh, come on now. You can't take Bomber's line, man.
Bring it.
Forkboy Gaming, you can find me on Twitch, streaming with Tubby and Ghost. Also find me at Forkboy Gaming on Twitter, and pretty much here on Mondays.
Alright, Bomber.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. Glad everybody's able to make it since, we're a little late, but it's all good. I'm HR Bomber. Of course, you can catch me on the Twitter and every once in a blue moon, if I ever do, on Mixer at HR Bomber as well. Appreciate everybody coming out, and let's get to it.
Coming out, you make it sound like they drove to get here.
Yeah, I know.
It's really weird.
Hey, you never know. I had to drive. Hey, I had to drive to get here, so hey, you never know.
Well, the people in the chat didn't have to drive to get here. This is a part of the conversation I really didn't want to hear anybody to hear on air, okay? So. Alright, so first thing we're going to talk about. What was that whole event thing today?
Gamescom?
What?
Was it Gamescom?
Oh, that
Gamescom
thing.
today.
That thing.
So, who did not see Gears 5 today?
Is it like a show of hands? Because
Yeah, raise your fucking hand because everybody in the chat can see it. I mean, go right ahead.
I don't know if you're gonna see it though.
And it rose.
I mean, I
my-
watched it. I
my
watched
hand's
it
up.
after.
The Kojima circle jerk. I wouldn't even call that a circle jerk. Salty.
at least a circle jerk's productive.
Yeah, at least there's people, more interested in a circle jerk. All I got to say is I saw Gears 5 today. Finally, I'm excited. My nipples can cut glass. I'm really looking forward to it now. The next 2 weeks can't pass by quick enough.
Send Jago the link again.
I sent you the link, Jago. I've sent...
quick throw it in there.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, man. Google is just... It's I don't know what it's doing tonight. YouTube's not wanting to work correctly. Hangouts isn't wanting to work. Discord doesn't want to work. So we decided we were going to go live anyway. Is either this or set out pigeons with, the night's comments on the pigeons. So this was our only option. And for some reason, even my pretty new microphone doesn't seem to want to work right now. So I have no idea what's going on. But we're still here. So, anybody got thoughts on Gears besides me?
I will say this: I'm not, I'm probably the only one on this whole panel that's, not stoked for Gears. I mean,
get the fuck off my podcast. Then.
I know,
What the hell are you doing
exactly.
here?
I know. I think I got scolded last time for it. So the multiplayer, cool, kind of, the same routine. I think the cool thing that I'll like, because I'm just not good at Gears at all, because I found that out during the tech tests and all that crap, is that I'll just be the stupid robot dude. And I'll just heal people and buff people and fly around. So I think that part of it will be kind of cool, just because, yeah, why not? I just hope the campaign is worthwhile, because apparently Coalition doesn't, want to show off anything about the damn campaign other than CGI trailers and snippets of her riding on a damn sled. So I'm hoping, they do bring this out. It's huge. It's an awesome 10 to 20 hour campaign, and everybody's happy, and then everybody goes to multiplayer. So I'm hoping it's going to be great. I think it's going to look great. We all know that. I mean, the multiplayer looked amazing. So, yeah, that'll be my few cents on the wonderful Gears. Oh yeah, the Halo shit. That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
And that was Deep Thoughts by H.R. Bomber.
Right. It was something, all right.
Damn.
Just
You were talking better about your sister a minute ago, dude, before we went live. That's the crazy part.
Well,
okay, we're not going to go back down that road. We're not going to go that way. All right, anybody else have any thoughts on this one?
All right, so I'm still hyped for Gears. I understand that there may be some frustration out there that there's no gameplay that's been seen. And yeah, it's a lot of cinematic trailers that have been fucking dope. I mean, 9 Inch Nails fucking rocking out shit. That kind of looked badass to me. But at the same time, I can understand why people might be kind of throwing some hate on it, for not being able to see it. The only thing that I can honestly say that I thought looked kind of jacked up would be exactly what Graphic God said when he was like, why was the doctor jacked? Like, why is everybody on roids like a motherfucker?
Because they always have been, dude. They're all the steroids.
It's the future, man. Everybody's on roids.
They come out the womb like what? With fucking broad
Could you imagine being a woman giving birth to one of these fuckers?
Right? Like, I mean, fucking, no, man.
You just hope that you have a female like Kate, so it's not as big.
Kate, here's your baby. He's 84 pounds and 48 inches.
Like, I mean, I liked watching. They showed Horde mode. It looks pretty cool. My only thing is, if you're gonna do Horde mode, where did all these new powers come from? Like, is this something that's just for Horde mode purposes? Is this something that was a tie-in somewhere? Because it seems like they just threw it out there because Horde mode was like, I guess, not up to par. They couldn't put any shiny new bells and whistles on it, so they just threw them all abilities.
God damn it, Bobby!
I mean, I think that. I mean, I personally believe they added powers or abilities, whatever you want to consider it, just because they didn't want to just add more defense weapons. They wanted you to go out and do things. Plus, they're changing the way you're going to have those little light nodes or whatever that you're supposed to gather during the every 10.
Horde. Yeah. I understand that. Like, that made total sense where they were talking about how you had to, go out and do more. And I'm like, all right, that puts the player out there. So why do you need these extra abilities? Or did we all just, magically get superpowers?
I think they did just magically get superpowers, definitely. I mean,
it's from the radiation, y'all.
That's something. I mean, they did come out and say.
But hey, maybe it could be some surprise in the campaign. All of a sudden, this acid rain starts or some bullshit. Somebody found some Clorox, started chugging it. Bam! Everybody's powers. Kate goes invisible. Foz can see through walls and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, could he just have a helmet that showed it? Like,
it's the armor, man, and the roids. It's a better version of roid rage.
All right, I'm gonna go back smoking this bowl. Somebody else talk about it.
Well, they did come out and say that they're making it easier for casual players to come in and play it.
Of course,
to try and build up the Horde. So adding stuff like that is just going to make it 10 times better for them.
They might as well put freaking jump packs on everybody so all the Call of Duty people.
No,
No.
that Call of Duty people don't want jump packs, man. Jesus Louise.
No jump packs on Gears. Come on.
I'm really I just had to throw that out there. Just
Well,
I don't know.
Halo.
Oh, wait a minute though.
Halo's
You
on
That's
got
true, Halo.
you missed it. If Marcus would urinate and a mushroom would grow, it would be fucking game of the year. I bet anything.
Yes. No. If Kojima would have to ride it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have that dude's name on it, it's apparently worthless. But as soon as you put his name on it, you can piss and grow a mushroom. You're carrying a fucking stupid generator on your fucking back, like no big deal. Like, why doesn't this dude look like he's from Gears of War? Because he ain't carrying that fucking pack like that. And then on top of the fact, he fucking falls off a fucking cliff on top of the fetus thing, and then he's like, "Oh, let me just shake you, baby. Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? Oh, hey, the baby's fine. He didn't die, and I gotta shake him a little bit. All right.
At least he didn't
I have another
breastfeed.
package to deliver, walking and walking and walking. So
At least he wasn't breastfeeding the baby. But that one lady was.
that'd be so twisted if he was breastfeeding that child. That would be like the icing on the cake right there. It'd be like,
I mean,
and
he kind of
everybody in
is
Kojima's
with the
little fan club
tubes.
would go nuts and smooch all over themselves and be like, "You guys just don't appreciate art." And it's like, no, because we're not Kelly and shit, man. I'm sorry.
Salty just said the breastfeeding's in the DLC for the game.
Dude, have y'all seen some of these people defending? Like, they were saying that this whole thing that Kojima was showing is just a troll that Kojima's doing. It's his humor, that all this stuff and everything that's happening
damage
is just a
control,
troll. I'm like, no, this is the gameplay. Come on.
It could turn out to be pretty good.
Nah.
You never know.
I have a very sick sense of humor. Even mine's not that bad.
I know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to take of this game. I mean, it looks boring as hell. It looks intriguing. I mean, yes, the story aspect that could be somewhere there could be, but the gameplay is boring. I mean, there's nothing. I need to see some action for this game for me to even put money on it.
People only want to see action because of Metal Gear. So
Salty's talking all kinds of shit about it in the chat. He wasn't impressed, I don't think. I may be wrong. I'll tell you what, Salty.
Buying it day one.
I'll gift you the game, dude. Don't worry. I'll send it out to everybody as a gift.
As a gift.
All right, more thoughts on Gears. Viking, I know you've got some thoughts on Gears.
I don't know. I'm very interested in, I love Gears. And if it's not like 3 and 4, I'll be even happier with it. Everything I've seen on it is intriguing to me, and I hope the story is really good, like the first and second one. That's where I'm at on that.
What about the Horde with 5 players?
Oh, 5 players, 1 extra player. I mean, Horde mode when it came out was fun. We played it for a while, but then it just became very mundane. That was. So hopefully there's a lot of interesting things that they're bringing to the table that keeps you wanting to do it.
See, we played Horde mode in Gears 4, and I'm not a huge Gears fan. Tubby and Ghost get on my case about it. But in the end, it was just, I don't know. It's just the same wave after wave after wave. So it was kind of like, okay, so the point is?
Yeah, what are you getting out of it? So I'm kind of interested on how they're going to fix that problem.
Put at least some achievements on it, something.
Yeah,
they do have
achievements or even like a chest that you open up and you can get some cosmetic stuff, like depending on how far you get in the Horde or whatever, certain things will unlock, it may just, of course, be random, but who gives a shit? At least it's something to go after other than, we beat it, woo!
Gotta be something.
They got something already lined up for it. I mean, with Gears 4, you earn the credits just to unlock new clothing and stuff like that. So there's already something implemented into it.
Yeah,
I don't think they can expand on it more. I mean, they could. That's why they're adding these abilities and stuff like that, try to spice it up. But at the end, it's just a Horde mode.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, why can't you have, like, if you reach rank 50 or level 50 or whatever, you get a certain cosmetic that you can only get that way. Make it to where when you play with your friends and they're like, oh man, that cosmetic is awesome, you can use it in single player or co-op, that they're like, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, we got to, get rank 50 against on this map or this map.
I mean, that would be a good idea. I don't. If they should have already done that already, but I don't know. They could do it.
I mean, it'd be better than the randomness that Call of Duty, them, Battlefield, and everybody else does. Of, oh, you got a chest. Good luck getting something out of it.
Yeah, here's your roll. Have fun.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think we have enough games that do that. Do something different.
Oh, I know what they can do. They can add microtransactions, and you could just buy stuff.
But those are already
No. What I mean
And
is,
it's coming
like,
even heavier now.
they force you. They force you to the microtransaction because
That's what they're doing.
That's the fun part.
They got the whole new game mode coming in, so more microtransactions. I enjoyed the campaign trailer. That's what it needed.
Yeah, definitely.
I needed to see that game.
They needed to show something, and everybody knew they were kind of holding off on it for a reason. Because right now, what little bit that was shown, every website's sitting there counting pixels on it right now as we speak.
Oh,
so, and even and this poor douchebag Jeff, whatever the fuck his name is,
asshole.
He couldn't even say coalition. He called him the
collective. Yeah.
But yet, he stands on stage for 25 minutes stroking off the poor dude with Death Stranding because he was in that game. Where did I miss this? I just don't get it.
No, I mean, you got to stroke off the people that, stroke you off a little bit. That's why it's a circle jerk.
Now, if I could piss on Jeff Knightley or whatever his name is in Death Stranding, I will definitely be entertained by that.
Unfortunately, a mushroom isn't just going to appear, though. That's the downside.
What kind of weird STDs do you think they have in that game?
I don't know.
When a mushroom shows up?
I posted.
Like, I mean, fucking, are you creating little monsters or something?
I posted it earlier that everybody's looking at this whole urination thing wrong in the game. That you're actually gonna be able to bottle that shit and sell it to teenage gamers for $30 a pop.
There you go.
You can sell bath water. Why not? Why not sell some urine from Norman Reedus?
Maybe that's where they got the idea. They're like, hey, if she can sell bath water, we can add this in the game.
They laughed and said, we already have microtransactions. What are you talking about?
But I just thought it was funny. Of all the things that they could have shown from Death Stranding, they show him taking a piss. I don't know.
If anything, that was just... I don't know. Actually, I can't even...
That's probably the best thing for them to show.
I mean, if you think about it, did you hear the people cheer? Like,
yeah,
the people cheered for that more so than anything. I was like, you got to be kidding.
Yeah.
They're buying this game because of the developer. That's it. It's
the developer
doesn't matter. They love
Kojima's a big R. Kelly fan.
No, people that love seeing
big R. Kelly fan. When
Yeah,
you said it, I started hearing Dave
a
Chappelle. I started hearing "Pee on You" by Dave Chappelle. But what else? I know I did download Erica. I haven't had a chance to play it yet on PS4. That actually does look pretty entertaining. My wife and I play these games together all the time, so it's $9. I mean, come on, it's $9.
But it's not a game, though, right?
If you want to save
kind of is
$9, if you have Netflix, it's called Bandersnatch.
I don't really watch much.
You go ahead.
Yeah.
It's an interactive movie, right? So not really a game.
I mean, there's plenty of interactive games that are just text chat. You just click the chat and then it plays the game. I mean, so
that's not a game, though, right? I mean, if you're not really,
they still consider it a game. Yeah.
How is it a game? How is it a video game?
It's kind of like Heavy Rain. It's live action.
But at least Heavy Rain, I can move my character during the game. Like you can't. Like it's just a movie.
Did you ever play a game back in the day called Phantasmagoria?
I did not.
Damn. And you call yourself a gamer?
Damn.
You're not excited for Gears.
Play
you
games
never
like that.
man, Phantasmagoria was great back in the day on PC. It was
Some
a
of us
live
didn't
action
play
game.
back in 1972.
Well, I didn't either, fucker, because I weren't born yet.
What? Jesus. That's fucking the old times. Jeez.
And I don't think they would have had a computer that would have ran it in 72, actually. They had, the government had those big giant supercomputers that was the size of like a Walmart or some shit. See, somebody else played it. Shizno's played it.
Well, Shizno, of course. Yeah. Well, good. At least other people have played something I've never heard of before. That's okay.
Well, here in a minute, I'm going to drop a list of shit you've probably never heard of that people should check out.
You're probably right.
Yeah. Because, you know...
That just means you're an unsatisfied gamer that you've played that many games, man.
What?
Wait,
what?
How do you
Does
get
that make
that?
sense?
Yeah, thank you, That makes no
No,
sense.
I want to hear his explanation on this.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
no
I
shit.
play so many games?
No explanation.
No, why are you questioning? Wait, what? No,
Which one are you questioning?
you're the one with the problem.
Who is the question for?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You're questioning
Hey,
his
folks.
gamingness based on games he's played.
What?
You were You said that he played too many games, and that's what made him.
No, I said he's unsatisfied in his gaming.
I'm very satisfied,
me?
thank
So
you.
much confusion.
You talking about me, Fort?
Oh, good grief.
I don't know who you're talking about. What the fuck? Screw it. Whatever.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Alrighty
It
then.
made
Yeah.
sense in my head, damn it.
Well,
Hey,
it
come
made
out
sense
right,
in your
bud.
head. It should have stayed in there, dude. Trust me.
Right?
Because that made about as much sense as the conversation you guys were having before I hit the live button, and that really scared the fuck out of me. And I have called the FBI, by the way.
That was a whole
It's a
situation.
pirate.
Not
Perfect sense.
We're just holding you here until the FBI gets to your house, okay?
Okay, yeah.
See? There they are. They're beating on your door. That was actually at Fort's house.
Good grief.
But yeah, I'll definitely give you a heads up, Shizno, on Erica. I do intend to maybe play it a little bit tonight after the podcast. I'm hoping. So, but did anybody see anything else? Because honestly, other than Gears, I didn't really see, and Erica, I didn't see much else at Gamescom that really interested me.
What? They came out with some new controllers. I don't really know.
Well, that was a given.
Yeah, that was definitely a
like
given.
they always, every time they just show some new controllers, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
But guess who wasn't there to show them off, though? That was kind of impressive. I was actually impressed they didn't have Major Nelson there.
He's waiting for XO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Oh,
Yeah, the big one, the next one, the Wait For. Here we go.
No, it is pretty big. It's their own stuff.
Yeah, that's what they said last year.
What are we? What?
Well, I mean, did they announce Outer Worlds then?
I don't know
Was
what
that
they even announced.
XO?
Outer Worlds does look entertaining. Did they even show anything for that, or did I miss it?
No.
No, they just
It was,
they didn't do it. I think the only thing that was showed, just as like a video montage for the Epic Game Store.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that was thrilling. And now Shizno did remind me of Blair Witch. Yes, but man, I've talked about Blair Witch so much, Shizno, I don't think anybody wants to hear about it anymore.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of that. It looks kind of. I mean, it looks good at times when they showed some of the gameplay inside the CG trailer, but it's just like it looked kind of crappy at times. I'm like, ew, okay.
It was made by Blobber or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck these people's name
Yeah,
is, and
Bloober.
I'm still pissed off about Layers of Fear too.
Well, yeah.
They pulled that shit off as the scariest game in 2019.
Nah,
No,
I played the
No.
first one. It wasn't that scary.
that was
it
called
was good
Cruise
though.
Ship Simulator. That's all the hell that game is. And you just get some random fucking creepy creature that corners you on occasion you have to try to get away from. Really stupid. But the new, oh god, what was the game?
Is it the
Little Nightmares 2.
Oh, Little Nightmares. That looks kind of cool.
That looks pretty cool. No complaints. At
What about
least-
that mech game or whatever it's called? Like,
Oh,
That's Surge 2?
No.
no, God, no, not Surge 2. God, no.
No.
All right, I was.
Hard pass.
I haven't even played the
Implosion?
first one yet.
I never
no,
played the first one, but that second one kind of just made me think it was like they wanted to be Anthem or Destiny, but they just tried to tweak it just a little bit. And
Well, they could have done better than BioWare.
It probably
all
was
right, maybe
better.
not bringing
first one was
Anthem
probably
up as
better
like
than
that.
that.
Maybe I should have stuck with Destiny. That's all right.
You should have said, yeah, you should have used an A word, man.
Play
That's
the
my
first
bad,
one,
though,
guys.
like,
Play
you
the first
know.
one. It's on Game Pass. You'll get the feel. It's more of a Dark Souls game.
That's not worth playing on.
Well, that's the Surge, right? Yeah. I'm talking about, whatever, was it something like integration?
Immigration.
There was
It's-
Greedfall. There was.
That Greedfall was too long of a showing at the Inside
It was
Xbox.
disintegration.
Really put it out there, right?
Was it
It
disintegration?
just drug on. Oh, yeah. I can't
That
pronounce
looks-
the word.
That looks like it'll be. It looks like it has potential to be something, at least. I mean, it's co-op, which is cool with multiplayer, and then you have a single campaign, so at least there's something somewhat to look forward to. I mean, unfortunately, this Gamescom so far has just been eh.
I like
Well,
the
I mean-
cinematic trailer for NBA 2K20, so that was,
Well, what did you expect, though? I mean,
But did you see the cringe of them?
yeah, I saw them bring out
him
Josh
off?
Hart.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's like,
God,
let's
was
show
the-
your
Let's
player rating,
review your
76.
player rating. 76. Ain't that
Oh,
awesome?
my.
It's better than last year. He's like, dude, screw you, bitch. That's exactly what he said.
They had him booked for that before they even knew he went to the Pelicans. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, we got
100%.
somebody from the Lakers, you know.
well, what about? And I know I'm excited for it. Borderlands,
Fuck
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
and this time you go to multiple planets.
Yeah.
And no, Forkboy, you're not going to your anus.
Oh.
I figured I'd just go
Loves-
ahead and cut you
loves
short.
it, man.
You're not going to go see Evil's anus.
Well,
I've already
Monkey-
been there.
Monkey
Oh, God.
Gears 5.
I knew I was setting that one up.
Alright.
I knew I was. So nobody else is excited for Borderlands 3. Just go, oh, yeah, okay.
I guess it's just for me. You know, I never got into the other ones. I mean, I think it's a fun game. Like, I
What
just
do
didn't
you
get way
play?
into it. Well, no, listen. I just did not. I didn't play it when it first came out, and so you know, Fork and everybody kept talking it up. So I tried it, and it was fun. It was. The loot, I guess, is cool, which is just guns, which is, I guess, also pretty cool. I mean, I think the best part is the multitude of how many different weapons can be generated is pretty amazing. I think that's definitely a huge thing. I did like the new thing they came out with today that actually piqued my interest more about it, which was I don't know what it's called. It's the 6 or little levels you can play, and you can unlock chests and get better loot. Very similar to like a horde mode kind of thing.
Oh, the in-game part of it?
Yeah, it's like the end game part of it, but it's like apparently like a horde mode type thing they have. I thought that was kind of cool just because I was okay, how do you get better loot other than just playing the game repetitively over and over and over and over? I was like, okay, there's some other modes that you can get, you know, good loot as well. So I was like, okay, that's cool.
Bomber, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So you don't play Gears, you don't play Borderlands.
No
what
shit.
do you play?
That's what I'm saying. Cooking
I mean, I
simulator.
play Call of Duty, I play Diablo, I play FIFA, I play 2K, I do play
We're getting
Elder
there now.
Scrolls, used to play World of Warcraft. I mean,
Ah.
So when you play NCAA football, I'm guessing it's Alabama.
oh God, no.
Roll
Oh, I
Tide.
wish they'd make that. Oh, wish they'd.
I would no kidding. I wish they would make an NCAA. It would
Right?
be flawless.
Man, I'd be over it.
Especially
Be on
if
that.
2K would make it. I don't want EA
Well,
making
they-
it. I want 2K
They can't
making it.
make it after that lawsuit.
Well, 2K can make games
No, they
that
can't make it at
include
all.
certain teams
No, they can't make
because they do have rights to certain
that
teams that
player
have came out of the
like
NCAA.
this.
Well, they do for baseball, for basketball.
Yeah,
EA
exactly.
has some rights to some college teams for their Madden,
Well, 2K has it for
but it's not
basketball, yeah.
the teams, but they just have
Yeah.
logos.
But yeah, I mean, I do play other games. I just never. I don't know. Certain looter shooters just never were my thing. And then Gears, I did play a lot of Gears 1. Not gonna lie, I did. I played a lot of it. And then Gears 2, just didn't have as many friends playing it at the time, so I just kind of fell off of it. And then never played Gears 3, didn't play Gears 4.
So what I'm hearing is you have no friends.
That basically. Yeah. No, 100%. That's 100% true. I'll back that one,
Damn,
yes.
Bomber, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I know.
Chop liver over
Look.
here. Good.
I thought
Well,
we were
look.
friends. We hung out, but I guess not.
I mean, again, I am excited to see certain things out of Gears. Campaign probably being my number one right now. And then the little bit of the Horde mode just to play as Jack. Really, I can care less about playing the other people. I've always been a support roller anyway, so I think that's been
we're
kind of my
making
thing.
Bomber feel very uncomfortable, guys.
No, you don't. You're not making me feel uncomfortable at all. I'll tell you what I like, what I absolutely can't stand. I'm definitely here for that shit.
I think
Hey, y'all can blast me all night long. It's fine. I'll take
I
it easy.
mean, we can. I've got some fucking time to kill, dude. We're on the air. You know? I mean, shit.
Say I'm not doing anything. Sure.
Shit,
Yeah, exactly.
Talk about
I just leaned back in my chair. Let's do
Roll
this.
Tide! Sorry. I had to say it before Forkboy did.
I didn't do that one.
I had to do it before Fork did it. I'm sorry. I've been fighting it.
You knew it was kind of, it was just building up to that, right?
To make Bomber feel better, we could talk about NASCAR and Taco Bell.
Ooh, I hate
I know where this is
Go
coming
Taco
from.
Bell.
I mean,
How do you hate both of those? That's just
wait, I
not
mean,
right.
what's wrong with Taco Bell though? Like,
No, I love
What's wrong
Taco
with
Bell.
NASCAR?
Nothing if you're constipated.
Screw NASCAR. NASCAR's boring as shit.
Oh.
Old school NASCAR, yes, it was good. It sucks now.
NASCAR'd be better if they made them make right turns.
They do at
NASCAR would
Watkins
be more
Glen.
entertaining if everybody wasn't drunk that was watching it.
This is how you make NASCAR better. Instead of letting the fans get drunk, let the drivers get drunk.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
there you
true.
go.
you know, it's
They'd
really
be
sending the
looser.
wrong message to the kids. I think.
Well, they'll be looser.
kinda,
They
yeah.
probably wouldn't get hurt if they wrecked. So you're probably right.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, Dale Jr. did do something his father wasn't able to do.
Survived a crash.
Survive a crash.
Yep,
know.
and I hate NASCAR, but that has been all over my Facebook all day long, so I had to say
Yeah.
it.
Right. It was kind of funny though. I mean, not funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that the situation wasn't funny. It's just whatever.
But I'm sure if heaven
There's
or
the
hell's a
twisted
real
humor in
place,
there.
that, Dale didn't
It's
find it
that
very
way.
funny. So, what else about Gamescom caught everybody's attention? Because I've got a little, if nobody else has got one, I've got a little rant I'm going to go on here for a couple of minutes.
Oh,
I
I love
say
some
go.
rants. I say go with it. Let's do this.
All right. I know everybody has seen the video. What's this cocksucker's name? David Jaffe? We all know where this is going, right?
I don't know who the
No.
fuck is David Jaffe.
Oh,
No, but-
he's the dude that he created the original God of War.
Oh, that dude. Yep. I remember
Yeah, that dude. The one that's about as useless as a screen door in a submarine. Yeah, that guy.
That dude. That's toxic, man.
That created. He made Twisted Metal back like 90 something.
Oh man, I have respect for that game, but not so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for that guy.
I don't know. I mean, and come on, man, the dude's older than me. How the fuck, man, do you justify making a video and putting it on YouTube for the world to see about picking on a disabled kid in a commercial? I mean,
It's
how
good.
fucking how big of a douche canoe do you have to be to do that shit?
And what's worse is the people that are behind him with it.
That's the,
You know,
that's the fucked up part.
Truthfully, that's one of the worst parts. Like, yeah, him making it, yeah, he's a dipshit. Like, completely dumb shit, piece of shit, care less for the man. But
I saw a couple of his comments. He commented back to somebody yesterday going, well, what games have you made? Ha ha. Well, motherfucker, you ain't made one in 25 years either. I mean, it's just... And, Sony let him go for a reason. And then,
Yeah, 'cause he's toxic.
this other game that he was working on in this new independent studio happened to get pulled. I wonder why. Because you're a fucking asshole. Of course they pulled your game. And they closed his studio, what, May of last year?
Right.
Yep.
What a fucking douche.
It's kind of like the same guy that was with Gears or whatever. That I can't remember that dude's name.
Oh, you're talking about Cliffy B.
Cliff?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's a dick, everyone. I mean, every once in a while. I mean, I guess he could be all right sometimes, but
Cliffy, I'm kind of,
he just has his issues.
I give him a pass because I don't know if a lot of people know this. You know, back
give him a pass because he's on Xbox.
No. I give him a pass for real world shit. I give him a pass for the simple fact that back in 2016, I don't know if anybody knows this. Epic Games is like 60 miles from where I live. They're right in Raleigh, North Carolina. Cliffy B lives in Raleigh, and he has a vacation house here where I live in Carolina Beach. Back in 2016, matter of fact, 7 days before Christmas, some little kid decided, well, he's a kid to me, he's in his early 20s. He decided for Christmas he wanted to burn down a bunch of condos on the ocean front, and this little fucker did. I mean, he set fire to like 24 people's homes. He killed several people inside those condos. Now, the thing is, Cliffy did not know these people. He didn't know any of them. And when it came, when everybody here at the beach came together to do a fundraiser for the families, because they lost everything right at Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Cliffy B and his wife were there donating money. And Cliffy did not have to do that.
That's really awesome of him to help out.
Because nobody else knew who the fuck he was besides me. So
yeah, I'm sure, because of the fact that they're probably not gamers and whatnot. They're like,
yeah, I knew who he was right away,
yeah.
But he and his wife came up, and I think he donated like $25,000 or something.
Wow.
And he didn't have to
really
do
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
So Cliffy may be one way online, but he's kind of a different way in the real world. But this David Jaffe fucker, he could just, I hope he gets struck by lightning.
That dude's pretty out there.
That's a good way to put it, man. I mean, how do you do that shit, and then you got people actually defending it? That's the worst part.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would try to defend it. They'd be like, "Oh, well, no, you're right. That guy is an asshole, and that's pretty toxic, just in general." But I don't know how anybody could get behind, saying, "Oh, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about." Because when it comes to just making, I don't know, maybe he's just a toxic motherfucker, I guess.
And I was just curious. I had to Google him after seeing that video, man. Some of the shit this dude puts online. And yeah, Leo, that's the same guy, dude. The guy that made Twisted Metal and the original God of War. But now keep in mind, Sony pulled him and let him go after, what was it, Gears, God of War 3? Because he fucked it up so badly. But yeah, just the fact that people were all over the post, man, defending this asshole just says something about the state of people's, you're going to give the guy a free pass because he created a video game 25 years ago.
That's not a good enough reason to have a free pass to me, man.
Well, that's what these people were doing. That's the sad part.
Yeah. No, I understand. I just, I just don't understand where people come from, supporting, toxic bullshit like that.
Oh, he wasn't picking on the kid. Yeah, he was. He specifically said he was picking on the kid. That would be like, us picking on Bomber for 2 hours straight and going, oh, well, we really didn't pick on Bomber. But, that's just the way the whole thing went, man. He was just sitting there talking shit about this poor kid that was in the commercial. And I don't care what console you fucking play on. I play on them all. I own them all. I don't give two shits. But why are you going to pick on a disabled kid? That's just wrong, man.
Right.
That is just wrong as hell. And Leo said Fort does pick on Bomber all the time.
Yeah, I didn't see chat, so...
Yeah, it makes sense, though.
But,
we know Leo. That's why he's on the podcast, right?
Yeah, that's different.
I'm not defending what the guy said at all, and I don't want to take it the wrong way, but mind you, the guy picked on him, but here we are in a podcast. People on Twitter are talking about the guy, so it's almost like, that old saying, any news is, even bad news is good news because it's news. Maybe he did it just to get his name out there again. I don't know. Personally, if you're going to defend somebody that's going to make fun of a person, child, elderly, doesn't matter if they're disabled. You're a freaking douchebag. Me personally, I'll probably never buy anything ever again that you make due to the fact that you're a complete asshat. You're gonna
I
be
doubt
that
he'll
way,
ever make
fine.
anything else though.
Well, yeah, that was my point. It's like after, I mean, even if it's one of those even bad attention, the dude just wants attention. He's gonna get it in such a negative light. I don't see it working out in any way good for him. So, I mean, he's just basically fisting his own ass, and I hope he enjoys it because that's what he deserves.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately, in today's society, it's almost like you can say something and then 2 days later say, "Oh, I apologize," and then everybody forgives you.
Well, that works for some people.
Like,
don't
if you
work
got
for
enough
everybody.
money, I think that works, but I don't see that working in this one because he got fired.
Yeah, but you know what that means for him, right?
Go into a depression, probably get a drinking problem, gamble all his money away, turn to crack and or coke, depending upon what he chooses, and then ends up with a fucking needle in his fucking vein, sitting in a fucking dumpster, wondering why he wasn't down by the river.
Oh, and then if he's in my area, I get paid to go clean him up, and then I can pull a Norman Reedus on him and piss on him, and make
There
a
you
mushroom
go.
grow out of his head.
Woo!
You better be on them.
That was a good spin. Thank you.
There
That
you
worked.
go. There you go.
Hey, Ghost, is he also going to live on government cheese?
No, I mean he can't do that. Why would he live on government cheese?
Well, I mean, you started going down the Chris Farley living in a van down by the river, so.
Oh no, man!
But at least Chris Farley was fun.
Chris Farley made it fun.
At least he was funny.
Yes, Chris Farley was the man.
He did do the lunch lady skit for Adam Sandler.
Oh, the lunch lady. That's hilarious. It means so much more to me now. So much more.
But am I the only person on the panel that plays PC games?
No, I have a PC and I play here and there, just not as much as I used to. Now that I found Ghost and Tubby.
Oh. It's almost sounding nice, but kind of like inappropriately sexual. Got it.
They complete me in ways I've never felt.
I am not touching that with fucking Bomber's dick, okay?
Oh,
That is just
They
wrong.
probably wouldn't even reach anyway.
Damn.
First of all, Bomber'd have to have a dick.
Okay. Anyway, I was so proud of myself. Saturday, I finally finished the game Visage on Steam. If nobody has played that game, man, you guys have got to check it out. It's on Steam. It's like $19. It's early access. They're always adding something to this game. Just an amazing game, especially if you're into the whole scary game type thing. You definitely aren't going wrong by that one. Not by a long shot. But
Have you thought about just adding a list of Steam games that you have that you've tried?
I have, but the podcast is only 2 hours long.
No. I'm more talking like either on your
like a documentation style, like
Actually,
like
let's
maybe
see if it will
description
work.
for the show or whatnot. Just give your thoughts or yes, no, if people should definitely check something out.
Because, I mean, I know when I played a lot of PC games, my biggest problem was I'd go on Steam and it'd be like, you know, mostly positive. And then you go read the reviews and you couldn't tell if the person's being a troll or if the game's really good. And then you end up buying it only to find out, no, the person wasn't being a troll. It was actually a piece of crap game. And then you have to then go through the refund process. And hopefully you didn't play more than 2 hours.
That sounds like you got a lot going on there for it.
Well, I mean,
With all
if
the,
they say it's crap, it's usually crap. So.
with all the issues we were having to get the stream going, I'm scared to pull up my Steam account to show you the list. So, because I could pull it up and I've got the the screen save thing on here, it would actually show you my library, but I'm kind of scared to do that the way things have been acting. So, might not be a good idea.
I mean, you don't have to. It was just.
Oh no,
You don't
dude!
have to,
It's
just like-
it's such a huge
Food for
fucking
thought.
list.
Yeah.
Because it is a very huge list. Matter of fact, let's see. There are several actually coming to Steam between now and September the 20th. And I already know, I mean, the list for console is freaking huge already. I mean, I've got, let's see, next week we've got Wreckfest coming. Then we have Control. I think that's the same day, right? On the 26th.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, same day.
Then on the 30th, Blair Witch.
I'm looking forward to it.
Blair Witch, she's coming out, and we've also got Man of Medan. And has anybody really looked at this Man of Medan closely?
No, I have not yet. I hear people keep talking about it, but I have not gotten in depth to look at it.
There is a mode called Movie Night Mode.
What?
It sounds questionable.
And it's a co-op. Well, it's a multiplayer type game, and you and everybody else has to survive it.
Yes, we all get to fuck each other.
You guys have an 8-track mind, and they quit making those fuckers in '82.
I call Ghost.
Yeah. That's where it goes, mostly.
I don't know if I'm honored or scared by that.
You should be scared. That is creepy.
Oh,
Maybe you guys
Would it
spend
make
way
you
too
feel
much
better
time
if I said
together.
I call
Probably.
To be fair, I've never met any of them in real life.
God forbid when we do meet up.
I don't want to be there. I'll put it that way. That might be gross. And I'm getting these really strange visuals in my head, and I don't like it. But another great game, and I know everybody hates on VR besides me. I think I'm one of the very few people that doesn't hate VR. Great game on Steam, Aria. It connects to your Oculus. You can use your Xbox controller. You can use the touch controllers. Great horror game. Give it a shot. I think it's maybe $12 on the Steam store. A ton of fun, man. There's a lot of jump scares. That's just a given. But I mean, it's fun as shit. If you're into Dead by Daylight, I know a lot of people still play it. Believe it or not, Stranger Things is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, same time.
So that'll make that more entertaining because I think you've got pretty much every creature in the world already on that game. And if you haven't checked it out, I just got it last night. I didn't play it much. Called Apparition. Not a bad little game on Steam. I think it was $6. And another really great one, Palmyra Orphanage. And I know I'm probably on a red list somewhere, on a watch list with the FBI because I play so many of these games. But I have other reasons too, but it's all good. But, and if anybody else that's into VR hasn't caught on, Rise of Insanity, if you guys remember that one from the Xbox about 6-7 months ago, you can actually get that now on Steam, and it will go into Steam VR and go to your Oculus. And it's really fun. They did a really great job at porting that thing over. Really great job of it. And did I lose everybody already?
Nope.
No.
We were listening quietly.
So, has anybody else
Calling
noticed
the FBI.
how much playtime, I guess, and advertisements Blair Witch has been getting on the fact that I saw 2 today on Twitter on the fact that they made it very obvious that it's going to be on Game Pass. Almost like, hey, don't worry about buying it. You can get it on Game Pass.
I haven't seen it at all on Twitter.
I've seen it twice.
Not.
I've seen more of the Predator game that
Oh,
Sony
God.
announced.
Okay.
Chris Hansen's got a game?
Speaking of Predator, okay.
Yeah. He's besides
Predator.
suing YouTubers, he's making his own game.
Speaking of Predator, I would not trust the fuckers that made Friday the 13th to make a Predator game.
Right? Because the Friday the 13th was not that great.
I
It was
mean,
fun for about an hour, and then it got boring.
I mean, a lot of people liked it though.
yeah, I mean, they did, do some fixes here and there, but I mean, Ilphonic, I mean, come on, man. They should have had old David Jaffe make the fucking game first. I mean, at least he would have killed something. But Ilphonic, man, I just think that may have been a really bad choice for Predator. But, because what was the game they made after Friday the 13th, and it went to shit real quick? Dead Alliance. I don't know if anybody played that train wreck.
I don't even know what that. I don't recall.
Wasn't that a PC game? Or was that a...
No, it's on Xbox and
It was?
on
It was on
PlayStation.
Xbox. No, I don't recall that game.
What's
It
it
was-
called?
It was called Dead Alliance. It's like a zombie type survival game. I never get a refund on a game. This is one of the very few games I've ever got on the computer with the Xbox. I'm like, please refund me my money. Because, I mean, I played 5 minutes of it. Within 5 minutes, my dude was dropping through the map. I mean, it was... I don't think I've played a game quite that bad. Not in a long
PUBG?
time. Nah, dude, this was... Nah. This shit was much, much worse.
That's
much
bad.
worse. I mean, it was just terrible. And that was, like I said, that was actually, I think that was the very first game I ever got a refund on from the Xbox store. And it was funny because when I was talking to the guy online, he goes, "Yeah, you're not the first."
You're gonna love when customer service is that happy and let us throw it out there. Yeah, man, you're not the first.
Yeah.
I got 52 right now. It's just been in the last 25 minutes.
Because I think I got like 20 minutes in. The only reason it took me 20 whole minutes is trying to back out of the fucking game because it kept freezing my damn console up. So, oh, dude, it was terrible. And they were proud of that shit, too. They were so proud of it. But, you know, Friday the 13th, they did do some improvements here and there, but I tried to play it again recently, and it's not really much better. The matchmaking is still shit. And I know they've got that lawsuit, and somebody is that a bong I'm hearing bubble? Or is somebody taking a bubble bath?
It's not my bong, I can tell you that.
What if I am
mean-
taking a bath? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I heard it, but I was like, cool, somebody else is getting some.
I don't know who's doing it.
I have no idea.
Viking?
It's not me. Not
You
me.
sure?
Yes.
I'm gonna pack another bowl to it, though.
Well, I mean, there's only fucking 6 of us. I mean, come on.
Just saying, I'm not smoking a bowl.
Dude, I told you I'm in the bubble bath.
Oh,
There you
that
go,
didn't-
forks in the tub.
Yeah, I mean, wife's out of town. Gotta do something.
I was just creeping up on him. My bad.
It's a good thing I've got a strong stomach. My
I never said I was naked. I'm in shorts.
I've got balls of steel.
We don't want to make it creepy.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are you in shorts and a bubble bath?
Well, because Vikings joining. You can't be in two guys with bubble bath together. No shorts. That's just weird.
You could do the whole ship docking thing.
Space docking.
Whatever, same
Let's
difference.
not
See,
do that.
like,
see, you
ship
know
docking.
exactly
Let's
what
not
it
do
is.
that.
I feel like we've missed something, or I'm too high.
Well, you're never too high, are you?
Or you're not high enough.
Well, I mean, I was like, I don't recall anybody talking about ships and docking. I was just, what's going on here? I was like, has somebody got a new sexual thing going on?
Go.
Oh no, not ship talking again.
It's space docking. Oh my god.
I'm not going to ask.
That's probably for the best.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I have
Run.
a question. Since last we talked, what's everybody's thought on Ben Irving leaving and then the lead producer for Dragon Age?
Were they even going to make another Dragon Age?
They're in the making of it now.
I'm going to be honest. I really did not know. I think I seen something about it, but I didn't even know they were going to do another Dragon Age game.
I think we all understand why Ben Irving, quote unquote, left.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's like the guy from...
It is what it is on that one. Like somebody's head had to roll, and or maybe he's going to some better company, like he said. He just wants to keep it under wraps. Who knows?
he's going to
Logic.
Ilphonic. He's going to work on
Example, the Predator game, all right.
he's going to go
It
help
won't
with
end
Death
up a mess,
Stranding.
I swear.
So you're telling me Predator's going to be like Anthem? So everybody be cautious. Got it.
He's going to go help make Death Stranding, make sense.
Oh, good luck on that one.
That's where the guy from Halo left and went to, too.
Well, Death Stranding's not supposed to make sense.
And the bad part,
That.
I've
Sounds
had,
like damage control.
I've
I
had,
mean,
I've had
Metal
it
Gear Solid
pre-ordered.
5, you could even understand the very beginning of the damn game.
That's
I know.
true.
It was good though. I still have to finish it.
You say it's good, but you haven't quit. All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's a long game.
It was so good that you walked away.
No, I didn't walk away. Other games came out.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of
Priority.
games.
Well, have you not heard the expression, if you love something so much, you have to set it free. See if it comes back.
Well, it's not a bird bomber.
And
That
if it
was
does,
well mean.
and if it
Sorry.
does come back, you may want to take it and have it checked for VD.
Oh, there you go.
Ghost just keeps coming back. So
But damn, that's pretty bad if you couldn't tell my voice from Bombers.
I know. I was about to say that.
You both sound so.
I mean, you kind of sound a little bit, not much, but a little bit.
Oh, now we can make that shit a hell of a lot worse. We won't.
Here we go.
Man, I tell you what, we'll get it right there. We'll get it right there in the duder.
Oh boy, it was so goddamn funny the other night. Me and Margaret, we went down to the square dance. Oh shit, son, you should have been
Who's speaking? I can't tell.
That's some
Oh,
bitch.
damn, man, that
He was playing
motherfucker
that
right there,
damn fiddle.
You better let them tires eat, baby. Let them eat. Let them eat.
That's
I
it.
just gotta watch to see the screen actually change.
See, I'm the host, so my avatar won't even pop up. So we just blame it all on Bomber.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's all Bomber.
Get her done.
Like Leo said, I tell you what.
Bomber, why'd you mute yourself?
I tell you what, see, I do that muting thing because I'm trying to order some Milo's burgers.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's what's wrong with this world in 2019. Everybody's got a goddamn PlayStation. Everybody needs a fucking PlayStation. Y'all should be out here. You should be in church on Sunday mornings and Sunday evenings. You should be praising the Lord. You need to put them goddamn video games down. You need to start paying attention to what the high and mighty is telling you. How's that?
But didn't he play the Xbox?
So yeah, video games.
Right?
Yeah, right. Not gonna touch that. I'll stay away from that.
You haven't seen the signs, man? People going around protesting, talking about you need a PlayStation.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of crap about that. So good grief.
Oh, I thought I have not seen that, but that's fucking
Well, Microsoft needs a PlayStation because that's the only way they're going to be able to win the generations to play about it.
Oh, I am definitely kicking you off this podcast. That makes 3 strikes right there. You don't play Gears, you don't play Borderlands. Now you're going to shit talk Xbox. Damn.
He's
just trying to get
What
them
is
some
next?
motivation for them to do better.
secret fanboy.
What is next? You're going to be on Crap
the
Gamer.
Xbox world.
He's going to be
you
the
kick
Southern
Bomber
voice
off?
on Crap Gamers channel here next week.
Oh, baby.
Oh, no, hey.
I can hear
Hey,
it now.
Listen. There's just been a lot going on, There's just a little bit of saltiness coming out, and I tasted a little bit of that salt, and it is what it is. Some things that Microsoft screwed up on, they need to fix, and need to hurry up and do the shit. But hey, maybe these couple of games that come through that'll actually pan out to be something. But I will say this though, that marketing team on Sony's side is whooping that ass.
Hey, just remember, not Sony. PlayStation's doing so well. Sony bypassed them and went straight to Xbox about their cloud.
Ooh.
Yeah, they didn't buy their games. They just bought the cloud. There's a difference. You may
That's
have a good
submission,
infrastructure.
dude. That is submission.
It's submission because they paid billions of dollars to a company that doesn't know infrastructure to buy their cloud system, which apparently failed because that's what they've been using with PS Now. And
But
it's
mind you,
bad.
It wasn't PlayStation that went to Microsoft. It was Sony.
It's
and they didn't bother telling PlayStation. PlayStation found out when the news broke.
Sony, PlayStation, whatever.
Well, I mean, in the long run, they save money, so they don't have to worry about spending all the funds on trying to make one themselves. So
It don't matter. Upside down, it's all the same shit.
Well, see, what I do wonder though is this the basis to where we're finally going to see more crossplay between Sony and Microsoft because now they're actually using the same servers?
No, not at all.
No,
Sony has no interest in that.
No, this is all it is good for PlayStation. All it gives Microsoft is money, and apparently that doesn't do much of nothing for Microsoft because they have it, they've had it, and they still haven't done much with it. They just kind of sat on it. So, I know right now supposedly Almighty Phil is doing his thing, and at least he kept it afloat apparently because apparently the CEO wanted to get rid of it or just didn't understand what Xbox or gaming was even about. So, it took a gamer to tell somebody, hey, this is what it's about, what we need to do. So I give him props there. Just now, I hate to say it, just, I mean, you brought out all these games the last 2 years on your E3 stage saying, oh my God, look at these exclusives. Like 2 years ago, 2017.
This is what I was waiting on, Bomber.
And nothing.
Let the heads roll, Bomber.
They're
Tell 'em how you
so. Hey, this is where I wanted to blast,
Preach, Bomber,
man.
preach.
Dude, this is what I'm gonna preach, man. I'm bringing it out. It's just
It's the truth. You're speaking the truth, man.
Well, I don't know if it's the truth. It's definitely my damn opinion, and that doesn't go that far. But you know, they take all these games and say, here's all these exclusives that are going to come out. And how we've always heard is Phil's like, no, we don't want to show anything unless it's a couple of years out. Well, guess what? It's a damn couple of years, and there's about 20 of those damn games that still have yet to be talked about. And then one thing, you know, even though I don't play the damn game, but I know millions and millions and millions of people do, is Minecraft, and they scratch out, oh, we can't do the super duper because we just couldn't do it. Okay, I could have told you they couldn't do that. That's great information. But then now all of a sudden today, though, surprisingly, it's like, oh, we got ray tracing on Minecraft. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't care if your lighting looks better. It still looks like shit. It's still a terrible pixelated game that needs to be updated. That's the whole point. So don't give me ray tracing and say, oh, it's going to be a better game because of ray tracing. Hell no.
So I just want to know where you're upset. The fact that Minecraft won't be better, or
I'm upset with what I'm upset with is just terrible promises that can't be kept. You tell games are going to be coming out, they don't. You don't, and then you're trying to basically cover it up with other things, just trying to not put any focus on those games. Even though you had a huge E3 event that talked about them all, and yet they're still nowhere to be found.
Well, I mean, it does take time to make games.
No, and I completely understand, but don't show me a game unless you are confident that it's going to come out somewhat soon. You can't say, here's a game, and 5 years later you're eventually going to get it. Like, I understand PlayStation does that, yes, but they also have games that come out every single year as AAA budgeted games. Unlike, unfortunately, Microsoft has not had. So they haven't had anything to keep me super excited. I mean, yeah, what they bring out this year, the Crackdown that, you know, for most people was terrible. And then for some people, like me, it was just, okay, cool. It was Crackdown like I thought it should be. I'm sorry. So I'm probably going on this rant for no reason. You're probably gonna kick me off because of it, so I apologize.
You're good, man.
Pony boy.
No, I'm sitting here sending.
Pony boy.
I'm sending Ghost and Forkboy notes right now because I'm already picturing you on Crap Gamers podcast next week.
Oh God, no! Look!
I told you, Crap. I told you it's gonna work this way.
I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth anybody else because hey, shoot, however he's doing his thing, he flips his shit and whatever. Well, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I just want things to happen as they should happen. Bring out fucking games. Games need to come out.
Better games.
And you've had multiple games in development prior to all this acquiring of these people. So bring those games out. But no, you want to sit on them, or you're probably canceling them just underneath our noses because you've acquired these people. Just like the XO event. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, wait till next week. Like, oh my God, Greenberg, today.
That was the worst, yeah.
That is the worst thing that he fucking said was, you thought Gamescom was going to be huge. Wait till XO 19. I'm like, fuck you, dude. No,
I
you're gonna pull me away all the way till November 14th, which is actually my birthday. So they better bring some fire. But
I agree.
These motherfuckers are gonna, that's what you say, but your biggest thing is gonna be showing off probably Halo again. You probably won't even talk about what the initiative's doing. Probably not, because you want to save that for, of course, wait till E3.
Well, that's the next thing to say is at XO.
I know. No, wait till E3.
You guys
show you initiative.
You just wait.
Exactly. So it's this pulling around, and that's where I understand where mindsets of crap gamer and stuff like that come around where it's like, dude, quit pulling me around and actually give me something. Yes, I agree to that point. Now, to keep the only reason why you're popular is to trash something, then, well, fuck you. That's just kind of stupid. Because I will trash everything. Because, Sony is definitely not the best of the best. I'm sorry, they're not. A lot of their games are trash.
That's why I got a PC.
And PC has a lot of trash and a lot of gems. So
everything has a lot of trash.
Well, you're just not happy with anything, then, are you? Let's play some tic-tac-toe.
Just play everything. If you're that pissed off about something, play something else and you'll be happy. Which I am happy. I'm happy with the games I play.
Bomber, you're yelling.
I know.
It's okay, Bomber. Breathe.
Wrong time.
Damn it, man.
Bomber, you
I got
sound like
worked up.
me now, man. What the
Shit,
hell?
man. Woo! I got
you know
worked
what? Bomber said
Sorry,
he ain't been
Willie.
that mad since he found out his dad was dating his sister.
I'm sorry, chat. Sorry, everybody. Woo! All right. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
I done told you, boys, you need to put down that damn PlayStation and get you a PlayStation. Hellfire's going to drop down on your heads. Fire and brimstone.
Damn it,
Bomber,
man.
how long have you been saving that up?
Dude, all
That's
day.
been bottled.
You might need to go masturbate. Get rid of that.
Here, Bomber, invite me to a party later and just get it all out, man.
Whoa.
What kind of party?
Wait a minute. Toby, that was the wrong time. That was the wrong time. That was bad timing, but okay, I will.
Let it all out.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, it's just a heated subject that I was hoping would come up because I wasn't going to just bring it up by myself, so I'm glad.
But no, I'm just fucking with. I kind of agree, dude, because it's like today everybody was waiting for Gamescom. Gamescom was before it was even over. Wait till EXO. Okay, so at EXO, what are we going to do? Wait till the next E3. And here pretty soon, man, I'm 46. By the time I'm 58, it'll be still. You'll see Greenberg go, hey, wait for the next Gamescom.
Okay, first of all, if Greenberg is still, Gamescom, though? Dude, if honestly, if Greenberg is still head of marketing, Xbox is no longer Xbox. I promise you, it will literally be what everybody says it's going to be, and they are just going to be a third-party developer that has a software that you can buy you can just pay a subscription to play their games. And it will be on PlayStation because it will be the only console out there because technically the Switch is not a console.
How is Greenberg that back, though? Xbox doesn't have much for them to market, so what's he supposed to do?
Everything you say.
He can't market.
Because they have nothing to market. You can't market nothing.
Well, when you do
so it's not his fault.
Like Gears. Look at Gears, though. They've been sitting on Gears, and they just.
But there's probably other people. There's other people that probably told him that he can't. There's a reason why they waited for so long, which is stupid for them waiting. Yes, but I don't think it's all on Greenberg.
No, I don't either, man.
But hold on, Bomber, you just talked about putting a game out and then, hey, we got this game. Then next year, hey, we still got this game. Hey, we still got this game. In a way, yeah, they waited to release Gears 5, but maybe they're also waiting to make sure everything they wanted to do works because they got that new map system.
No, that's fine. That's fine. They've actually have been showing this game.
We knew
what
Gears
I'm talking about is like game like The Last Light, one of the indie games they brought out that was supposed to be this huge thing, or The Last Night, sorry, that was in 2017, E3, and
did that come out?
No. Still have yet to even show it. And it was one of their biggest games they showed during that E3, during their indie big push of 18 games exclusive. And literally 2 of those 18 have actually released. Without any marketing, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's been my issue.
Games,
the marketing thing,
AA, AAA.
On Twitter to obviously Greenberg and Phil Spencer and was like, hey, what are the odds you guys could just stop jerking us around here and put out a monthly list of what games are still actively being worked on and see if you get a response? No?
They don't want to do that. That'll bring a bunch of hate. Oh, my. Their list will be of 10 games. And it's like, oh, okay, well, shit.
But now the one thing that does confuse me about the Gears marketing. Did anybody notice they're putting Gears on potato chips, cookies?
Chips Ahoy!
But why no TV commercials?
That's expensive.
Well,
Cheaper.
here's the easiest thing.
Well,
Hold
I'm
on.
sure it's not cheap to put that shit all
Well-
over some of these foods.
Well, no, hold on. So I got asked that the other day about, I don't know, 3-4 months ago when I actually not a couple months ago, back in December, November when I started doing Twitch again. One of the guys asked me, he's like, "Hey, why is it I never see any like commercials for gaming chairs or anything?" And I'm like, "Because gamers don't watch TV. Gamers watch Twitch. Gamers
You might,
eat
yeah,
potato
okay.
chips.
I didn't think about that. I'll give you that. Yeah, you might be right.
I mean, why are you going to market somewhere where they already know most people are not going to go watch?
Because
Mark it on Twitch, they'll mark it on Mixer, they'll mark it on Mountain Dew because that's the favorite drink of gamers, whatever. Doritos, just like Call of Duty does. Why?
Yeah, Mountain Dew.
Because they can aim at that spot and they'll get more.
yeah, I'll go with that.
So I mean, why market somewhere where you're only going to be hitting the market that isn't going to buy the game?
Well, plus, I mean, TVs for, what they say, regular people. I mean, it's
Gamers.
gaming's not acceptable yet to be on cable television just yet.
So we haven't hit
Look
the
how
Me
much
Too
hate that
movement.
kid got for winning $3 million for winning Fortnite. There's people who work there like, I can't believe he got that much money. I'm like, do you realize he made $3 million? But do you know how much Epic makes a day?
But they just swatted him too. Did you see that last
He got
week?
that was
during the contest or whatever.
Yep.
Poor bastard.
Not during
I'm
the
happy
con. Was it during the contest or was it just?
I thought he said he got it done during the contest.
I thought it was at his home.
They won't swap there at the wherever they were at for that tournament. No, it was probably at his home.
It happened like a day or two later that he got swatted. But
yeah,
I mean that's where it comes down to. I'm sorry, totally changing the subject, but that's where states need to come down to. You swat somebody, you just go to jail for life. Sorry,
Exactly.
You're attempted murder. Crap can go wrong. The SWAT officers are going into a heated moment where, they're expecting something to happen. It's not like when a cop goes and knocks on a door. No, the SWAT team gets called for a reason.
Hey, can we smoke pot?
Yeah, babe.
Okay, let's do it.
Don't mind that.
Sorry.
Can we smoke pot too?
I mean, if you were here,
Dude, like totally, man.
yeah, man. Let's
I don't
set it
understand why you guys are
up.
hating on
Shit.
pot. It's natural to.
We're not, man. Not hating on you.
Okay,
Just
you're
want
supposed to be
some.
smoking.
Yes,
What
sir.
if you're
What if you're supposed to
patronizing
be eating
a
it?
stoner? Oh, you fucking.
Okay, what is it?
Cook me some brownies, man. I'll take some.
Dude, this one time my stash was on the table and my dog ate it. And
Awesome.
I
So
followed him
good.
around for like a week,
What's
man.
his name?
Okay, you totally stole that from Cheech and Chong.
I love that movie.
I know. We'll have to watch it. Me and Kaylee watched it the other day, or a month ago. I
It
think.
tasted like Labradoodle, man.
It's called Lavador, man. That's far out, man.
Oh my gosh, you guys sound like hippies. That's excellent.
Oh, I need to watch that
I
show
love
again.
it.
That's such a good show.
Yeah, that's far out, man.
Man.
You just did a line
Yeah,
of
man.
Ajax. Whoa.
Right?
Hey, man.
Whoa.
If you could get a sound bite of the sound that chick makes
Oh
after
my
she
God.
snorts all the Ajax, that would be fucking awesome.
Isn't it like
Yeah, it's
oh
And by the way, this this channel does not promote the use of drugs, hallucinogenics, or alcohol, or any of that good stuff.
no.
That was just gonna roll.
Guys,
Circle
we're just
jerking
saying
stuff.
weed's cool, and,
No, it's medicine.
and it's medicine. It's medicinal.
Just give me that.
We don't condone it.
And they said the same thing about cocaine back in '86. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
They always
you're
say
right.
that to get people on it.
Here's the
Hey,
thing.
LSD was made to replace Tylenol because of the effects of the Tylenol to your liver. And
That
how
was
that
made.
felt.
That was made to help people lose weight, dude. Because it's kind of hard to eat when there's a dragon guarding your refrigerator.
I mean,
I need that shit.
it's already legal in fucking Colorado, all right? They got shrooms legal there, man. It's a matter of time.
I'm just
And then you'll all be able to eat your shrooms and be happy because you'll be able to smoke pot and everything will be cool. And then everybody will calm the fuck down with all their bullshit.
Except for the people that don't do it, then they rob everyone that's kind of chilling.
I said, dude, I go outside, beat my head
Oh,
into
man,
a
I got
pine
pit
tree.
bulls. You want to come rob my house? Go ahead.
I don't think everybody's going to have pit bulls.
Well, that's not my problem, is it?
Because now we got to get pit bulls legal in some states.
I got a
have a
pit bull, but she's
Labrador.
going to lick your arm. She's not going to bite you.
I know Katie, she'll bark hysterically, but she's like tail wagging, like. But everybody's deathly afraid of her. Gunner, that's the one to be afraid of because he's fucking with cannon.
He's ready to fucking eat somebody.
That's the way Lilith is, and yes, my dog is named Lilith.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What is it?
Lilith.
Oh, that's cute.
Because she's a fucking demon bitch.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, see, what's
one way
funny
to
is
name her.
everyone is afraid of my dog Rex, who's a 140-pound Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Yeah.
But he's the one that doesn't bark really. He just kind of looks mean, and I'm sure he is.
Run.
He's already one back. But Winter, the little 75-pound lab, they're like, she's so cute. And that's the one I'm like, yeah, she'll bite you.
Don't pet that one.
Yeah, don't pet that one.
Caution.
She'll bite.
Yeah, well, Gunner fucking got in a dogfight just the other day down in.
Hey, look, you haven't lived until animal control comes to your house because your dog ate a cat.
I've not had that problem yet.
That doesn't happen regular for you? Jeez, all right.
No, it only happened once, and when animal control came, I'm like, well, the cat shouldn't have gotten in my yard.
We only had to talk to D-Heck one time for Gunner, but it was kind of a weird incident. It didn't really, like, he headbutted a little girl, and, like, I don't know, it was really weird.
Well, let's see. We are at 9:30. We had a fucked up time getting the show started. We went from talking about Gears to Death Stranding. We
Now we're
talked
on
about illegal drugs and Bomber having sex
To
with
my
his
rant.
sister.
Yeah.
Then we
Bomber's
talked about
rant.
Bomber's hatred for Microsoft, and now
definitely-
we are back on illegal drugs, and we're talking about shrooms and pit bulls that eat cats.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
This
go.
has been a
about
very
Sounds about
entertaining
right,
show.
yeah.
So,
like Chinese
Question.
food chat?
No,
Bomber-
not like, no, he means like
What?
a cat.
Bomber hates Microsoft, yet he owns an Xbox.
No, look, I don't hate Microsoft.
Look,
I don't hate
he's
Sony.
frustrated. He's frustrated.
I
I'm-
know. I want to
I'm
poke the bear
frustrated.
some more.
Dude, I'm just frustrated to a point where, yeah, I can side with the people that are throwing a lot of hate. Now, granted,
You know what they
you
say,
know.
man. Masturbation's a wonderful thing. It gets rid of a lot of frustration.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't help. It doesn't
Crank
help.
that-
Yeah, it's a
crank
lot.
that son of a bitch off. You'll be all right.
seem like it's
First
strange.
of all, there does come a certain point where if you masturbate too much, it doesn't help anymore.
Well,
Gotta be a Debbie Downer.
well, guess what? I haven't reached that point.
Well, that's because you still can get the real thing.
Oh, okay. So because of the
Oh
fact
my-
that I can still get pussy, masturbating. Well, you know what?
Oh my
All right,
God!
sounds good. I'm
Who's
good
the
with the
hell?
line.
We've literally talked about everything
We're
now.
done.
We've talked about everything.
No, think about it. Think
We've
about
hit it.
You
Nope,
get to a
I think
certain
we
We've
point,
hit
it
everything we could
We did
hit.
everything.
And it resets you.
But anyway, yes, games, I love them, but I just have I have a high standard that I just need to see happen with just Microsoft. They just need to hit where they used to hit, and when they do, I'll be very excited. Hopefully, that is next year, because we know it's not going to be this year. So hopefully, next year is
It
it.
could be.
It'll be 2021.
It
I mean,
could be.
I mean, this year there's nothing this year. I mean, sorry,
Well, they're
but
just gonna
Outer
announce
Worlds
things
is
next
not.
year.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
you
well,
also have to
no.
remember, though,
I'm saying things coming out next year. You're going to have
towards the end of the
Infinite.
generation, though. Every time
That's
they
just
get
one
towards
game.
the end of a generation, they usually slow down and they bring out more. Like next E3 will
But-
probably be the year where we see a whole bunch more games.
But
Scarlet's coming out.
But technically, through Microsoft, it's not a generation.
I agree with you.
But
Why
it
can
is.
you
So-
not have the
Consoles
same
coming out.
opinion? What is
Look,
wrong with you?
I don't know. Greenberg is the marketing expert that doesn't know what he's doing, so I don't know.
Hey, Minecraft is fine. They just need to continue to add more things to do it.
I have never played Minecraft.
I love
Like-
playing Minecraft.
Really, Bomber,
Like mine-
as much as you talk about it, I
What?
swear that you got wronged in that game.
Dude, that was not me. That was Wilby. What the
I
heck?
got wronged and
Oh God, we just went down a new avenue here.
There you go. I'm not the only one. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Neither one of
Doctor.
y'all.
I was playing
I'm
Minecraft
under the influence.
and he pulled down my
God.
pants and it touched me.
I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm really thinking Hillbilly Haven should be like a podcast between the two of you together, okay?
Now,
I live on
we
the
can make
beach.
two hillbillies. Here we go. We just got to talk about all the things, and everybody got to understand what we got.
And
Hopefully
we gonna
have a
get
translator.
everybody to order a PlayStation.
I'll get that
Hey, Case,
PlayStation.
no more.
We gonna
You
get
get that
everybody to order a
shaved Tendo.
PlayStation, drink Cerno, and sleep with their sisters.
Oh,
Oh God.
and we
This
ended
is-
up back with the sisters.
You don't have
Roll Tide!
Roll Tide, sister.
So, like I told
Yeah.
everybody, there's a difference between being Southern and being a hill. Well, no, not really. I guess.
Not
I live
really.
on
Yeah,
the
it's
No.
about the same. That's one and the same. There's
I
no.
live on the
Yeah.
sand near an ocean. It's tranquil here, but we all speak slowly. It's nice.
It's just to take it all in. That's just what it is. You just got
Because
to
that's
take it in.
because right here in North Kakalaki, we got them damn PlayStations, boy. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you better get yourself right with the Lord. He is gonna come down and smite your Xbox, and you just wait and see if that ain't what's gonna happen to you, buddy. I'm telling you right here, right now, in front of this whole congregation, it's gonna happen. You better get that PlayStation. I'm telling you right now, you better listen to Bomber. You better listen to Brother Bomber. You better listen to him right here and right now, because the Lord is coming down to smite your Xbox.
And the Lord
You
of
sound
God.
like Medea. I'm sorry, you sound
Hey.
like Tyler Perry playing Medea there.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hey, yeah, I was waiting for it.
Praise the Lord!
I have heard my share of one or two Southern preachers before I got smart enough not to go to church again. But I think that is going to do it. It is 9:37, and we I guess we really weren't that excited about Gamescom, except for the simple fact of Gears 5, and I am still excited. Like I said, Bomber's nipples are hard because Ghost just sent me a picture of it. It was really fucking creepy. We don't want to talk about it any more than that. But
Because secretly, I love the Gears.
I don't I get the picture. It's bullshit.
Okay, what's up with the Batman?
Me.
So we are going to let everybody do their outros because I am a gamer and I've had a really long day today, and I am going to go play the game Erica that I downloaded on my PS4, which, other than Gears, was the only game that really excited me, other than Borderlands and maybe a couple more. But that's really it. So Ghost, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for coming out. Please go ahead and hit that like button. It helps. You can find me on Twitter, The Evil Ghost. I'm also on Twitch, Mixer, all under the same thing, and Instagram, all that other crap, whatever. And you can find me with Fork and Tubby on Twitch. And go ahead, Fork.
Yeah, find us on Forkboy Gaming on Twitch.
It's Fuckboy. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Most days.
Boy. Come hang out. We have fun. Try to make everybody laugh. Kind of do the same thing we do here. Just talk about current events and make fun of each other. But
Mainly Bomber.
find me, Tubby, and Ghost there, and sometimes Bomber.
Mainly Bomber, because it's fun.
Is that a segue? I feel like that's a segue.
It was. Good job. You're learning.
Come on, Fork.
Yeah.
Your turn.
We'll put you on a YouTube channel some fucking day.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the intelligence here in Alabama is very high.
Oh, we know the gene pool is about a half
so-
centimeter thick. We get it.
Hey, that family tree goes straight down. Hey,
No branches on that.
hell no.
Straight up.
They done took them all off.
No, it goes down, sir.
Fork,
got
if
that
you gotta
upside
think
down
about
tree.
that one, just think about that a little more.
Think about it. Anyway, of course, yes, HR Bomber. You, pretty much the only place you're going to find me is, I guess for most people, it's probably unfortunately here talking. But you definitely will can definitely see me do my thing on Twitter.
HR stands for Hates Rod.
That's where I do. What'd you just say?
HR stands for Hates Rod.
Oh. Hmm.
Hates Rod, like Rod Stewart.
Rod Ferguson. That's where he's going. See,
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good with
He's
this.
not right.
Man, y'all need
Actually-
to sell that bong, homie. You're getting slow.
But say I got. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, just find me on Twitter. I couldn't do any better than that. So yeah, Twitter, Mixer, and every once in a while when Tubby and Ghost and Fork actually feel bad for me and throw me into one of their streams,
I gotta feel that
then you'll
happens
find me
to
there.
you a
We
lot.
got to do that soon, guys. He's feeling a little left out.
Well, if he'll ever go back to Anthem,
Never.
Well, then don't fucking look for a reason to play the game. That's clearly the game that everybody would easily jump into.
Well, it's not easily. You can find me at the Tubby Master on Twitch and Tubby Master 18 on Twitter. Also, find me on Forkboy Gaming on Twitch, mostly. So, yep.
All right, and that leaves Viking.
Yep.
Oh no, we didn't do Forkboy yet, but we're gonna do you first.
Okay, either way, doesn't matter. You can find me on Xbox at a Vikings funeral. If you need any help with anything, send me a message. That's it.
You're so full of excitement.
I know. It's been a long day.
And I've known you for how many years? You used to be more fun. You're getting old, sir.
I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ah, that's an excuse. Okay. All right, Forkboy.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought he already said his.
I'm in the
device.
PlayStation now. Down to... you can find me at Forkboy Gaming on Twitter, Forkboy Gaming on Twitch with me, Tubby, Ghost, sometimes Bomber.
Everybody throws that in there. Sometimes Bomber.
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Someone's like, yeah, sometimes. But yeah, come hang out. We have fun. We enjoy each other. Yeah.
You might want to rephrase that.
That
Dude.
just it got weird quick.
We enjoy each other.
Hold on, saying it
We
hasn't
have a
already been
PlayStation
weird
where we
earlier
enjoy
in the
each other.
podcast.
And we have video cameras, and we enjoy each
We
other.
send pictures every day. Oh my god.
That's
Oh, yeah,
for
we do.
fucking patrons. Let's be serious. Calm down now.
But yeah,
Mhm.
come hang out. We have fun, and we try to make people laugh and just enjoy life. And usually listen to Tubby go on an absolute rage hate of Anthem.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you do that, Tubby.
Oh, it's a terrible game, man.
You're giving it credit. It's worse than terrible.
Well, I mean, that's true.
And on that note, everybody knows me. I am Wilmy Hood, the gaming mouth of the South, and tonight I've been Reverend Wilmy, and I'm telling y'all, go out and get a PlayStation. But you can find me here every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and you can listen to me Thursday nights on the Saltiest Podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can find me on pretty much everywhere. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. You can you can just find me any place. Just type in Wilmy Hood into your browser. I'm going to pop up somewhere. But thanks for coming out tonight, even though we did have a lot of technical issues, and I'm still fighting them. I've been fighting them the entire freaking podcast. Thanks, Google, for trying out Stadia. Cocksuckers. Because I mean, I
If
literally...
anybody wants a friend, I have a friend code. Just saying.
Yeah, you the only
I said I'd
fucking
take
one.
it. Gosh, for God.
You were the only one. Jeez.
Good luck with that.
And that was a pity one.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, I will no.
It's like, yes, I'll take you to the prom, I guess.
Yeah, gosh.
Did you hear
You're
that
the
before,
only one
Bomber?
left.
He sounded like that was a voice of experience, didn't it?
Oh, it was definitely.
It actually did. Like you
Yes,
said before.
Bomber. I feel so sorry for you. I'll go to the prom with you since 398 girls turned you down.
And 9
Well,
guys.
that's pretty accurate.
Damn. Okay. Well, we're gonna end. We will end it on that note. We will see you guys back here Monday night at 8 p.m. Like I said, I'm sorry about the technical issues. It's been ongoing ever since we went live. And all those that are in the chat that come to Salty, I will talk to you guys Thursday night. Peace out, and everybody, go get you a PlayStation.